run down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw again is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there. He's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Again, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of depth.
And this is going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Play action now. Cousins. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who were in sync. the person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Rolling to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to find Jefferson over downfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. On play action, Cousins. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Throwing, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now it's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He lets one go deep for Addison. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, I like this call. I know they weren't successful on it, but so many times defenses load up trying to get a safety when you're in this spot. How about taking the shot downfield, hoping to use their momentum against them? They didn't get it, but I sure like what they were doing there.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On 3rd down, Cousins. short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Some special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Jackson will throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Forced out to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Cameron Byron. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action. Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To the air again, it's Cousins. Finds his man. There's Jordy Madison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now 2nd and 3. Play action now. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of the game plan thus far. For what's left, he doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Now it's caught. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Hill. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go ahead.
Now a give to Madison. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Gun.
Now Chandler. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Cousins. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Another carry now for Madison.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Cousins. And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Gun.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Odafe Owe. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, it took us until the final play charge to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.